Oh my.
And they can hear us. Hello.
Hello.
Start game. It's time to start the game. It's already done 3 chunks. Wow, it's going fast.
It's
More
going
creeper.
fast.
No, Frederick.
I could just see those creepers getting mined.
They're getting spleefed. That was the entire
Getting
goal. Clearly.
nice. For your information, newbie just went nice.
Nice. So yeah, no, I'm just erasing a big part of an asteroid field. The hope to find at least some silicon because, well, we're fucking low.
Yes.
Too low, one might say. I needed it for something or another. Probably for my
Silicon?
spacesuit. Tier 3. The radiation layer? Yeah, that requires constructors. No, that doesn't require tin. Silicon.
It does require tin, actually.
Lots of it, in fact. The armor layers are already done. Radiation layers were also done. Okay, I came here to say nice. I don't really care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Was nice having you here.
Nice. Alright. Making a flint and steel.
Oh my god,
Okay.
he's gonna burn down the forest. We've got him.
We got him, boys. Boom. And I think that should be everything.
I mean, is it everything? Is that truly everything? And welcome back to part 69 of Sevtech Ages.
Hmm.
We had hoped to make that this would be the final episode. This was like back in episode 60. Things ran long,
Yep.
very long. So yeah, no,
What do I need
we're
to
not
go?
done yet.
No.
Much to newbies dismay, because he's actually scheduled for the next series.
Indeed.
Uh,
Oh my god, you're compressing tin. How dare you?
I'm honestly just like that. I just remember needing it. I don't know why.
I'm just quickly gonna take some of it out and start compressing my own stuff real quick.
Bitch. Well, to her,
Haha.
what you're doing is way more important.
Yes.
It is the hell that I didn't want to do making tier 6 plates.
Well, now I just need 3 chests to fully upgrade.
We're not putting
The
storage on our rocket.
yes, we are.
No, why would we? We don't take anything to space except our portal. Can I have my tin?
No.
I stopped.
Ow. How dare you? How very much how
What
dare
a
you?
fucking delay was that? It's, ow. hmm
I think it might have been server lag.
I think it might have been you.
It's also possible. That's why.
Okay,
Well,
so we're going to need 4 of these things.
or
4. Yeah, I'm starting with my own suit. If you really want one, you can get one linked.
yes. Your schematics.
Okay, so to start, I need to make 4, 8, 12 of these. So let's start making 12 oxygen vents.
Yay, tier 6 rocket.
I ran out of steel.
Oh no. We need to make more steel.
Yeah, we also might want to make more steel ingots. This is soul forged. We need to make regular steel, which is made with coke dust and iron ingots, or steel grit. Steel grit is probably easier.
Yeah.
Ball. You know what? 2 stacks. We're gonna
You go
use
big or go
2.
home.
Yeah, exactly. And quite frankly, I'm already home, so I can't go home.
Hmm. Look at that carbon filling up.
5120.
Wow.
Well, thank goodness I converted a lot of the ores we had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my dog is definitely misbehaving.
That doesn't sound very good.
Yeah, well, she's a pup. She doesn't really get it when you reprimand her for anything.
Mm.
We've told her many times to not chew the firewood, and she keeps fucking chewing that firewood.
It's so slippery.
And she's very chewy of like everything in general, including fingers.
Yeah, you've told me about the finger thing before.
Yep, very fun. Not so much for my mother, who was actually trying to get her to behave.
Yeah.
Also, not very fun for me sometimes because she does kind of bite hard sometimes on my hand or on my wrist or on my ankle. Little ankle biter.
Grab ankle.
Grab ankle. You know,
I can hear a zombie behind me.
I could have just started making the steel plates with what steel we already had.
Pardon?
What?
Pardon?
Pardon?
I don't know. Load fuel. Load fuel.
Oh, I was already making compressed steel. Good. Thank you, past me, for thinking ahead, and damn you, present me, for not remembering. Pressure layer.
Look at that big boy.
Right, I might actually want to make the oxygen concentrators. How many of these do I have? Tin can. Yeah, I have enough.
Did you know that in Minecraft you can never get wet from the rain? Because there's always a pocket of air following you whenever you walk outside.
I didn't. Thanks, Emran.
You're welcome.
Now go fuck yourself.
Oh. Oh no.
Right. It requires 2 concentrators per, not 1. I ran out of compressed tin because somebody took my tin out of the hydraulic press.
Well, don't worry, I re-put it in. I put it in again.
Let's do it again. Oh my god.
I think at least.
Oh, I put in more tin.
More tin?
More!
It's G for inventory / fuel. Okay, well.
Oh, I ran out of...
It has been filled. It hath been filled.
It hath been filled by the
It hath been
filth.
filled.
The filth has filled the filth.
Alright. Guess I'm going back into space.
Hey, palladium. That's not tin.
Right. Do I need better thermal protection, actually?
Probably.
I think I might, actually. Need tier 5 thermal.
That's the highest tier, right? Tier 5, yeah. Prepare for Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, and Aries, including their moons. Where are you going?
Mhm.
I'm guessing Uranus?
Let me check. End. Yeah. Or Uranus.
I mean, that's the proper pronunciation. But let's be honest, we're 5. Uranus.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm not, let's be honest, I'm not wrong.
Mm-hmm. Make.
Make. Why are we
Make.
saying make?
Because there's a planet called Make.
Meep.
Or Maki.
Pressure.
Yeah, I'm going for Uranus.
We really are children. My god.
Yes. Thermal cloth. Yeah, that's pretty easy.
We have no
But it doesn't stack for
aluminium
some reason.
plates. Where are my aluminium plates? Emron,
What?
where are my aluminium plates?
I don't know. Where are they?
They're up your bum. Happy birthday, are you?
Oh, these two stack, actually. However, the ones that don't stack are the tiered stuff.
Ones that don't
Or
stack are gay.
the ones that don't stack are gay.
Or I guess the ones that do stack because they want to be on top of their own.
Hmm.
Mind blown. Yeah, your mind's been blown now.
No.
But I did the so it has to be. Sorry, you don't get a choice.
Shit. Guess I don't.
No, of course not.
I just need a little bit more. At
Yeah.
7.
I hate waiting. 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 I'm done. I am done. I am done. Not done, but I am done with the waiting process.
Okay, then.
No, that would be quite a feat if it was already done.
Yes. There you go. That's the thermal cloth done. Or thermal padding, I should say.
Okay, and
Or
then
Galactograph help. Go fuck yourself.
why are you saying?
Hey, 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 hey.
I'm smelting all our palladium.
Okay.
You can't stop me, Emran. Don't you try.
I guess I cannot.
You're already too late. I am smelting it. It's in the arc furnace.
How dare you? How dare you do such vile deeds? Boop beep boop 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 boop.
Beep boop, boop boop beep boop.
No, it goes beep boop 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 bop. Beep boop
Beep boop.
boop 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 beep.
See, he is a robot.
Robot.
Oh yeah, the movie ends with it figuring out it was all its imagination.
Two. Yes.
What did you say?
I said 2.
2?
Yeah, 2.
To infinity and beyond!
Oh snap, oh snap, oh snap, oh snap.
Now it's a fucking Toy Story reference. Are you happy now? Huh?
Yes.
Oh. You know, at least if you're happy about it. Ain't you
If
know
you're
it?
happy and you
Clap
know
your
it, clap
hands.
your hands.
You feel like a room without a roof. Because I'd kill you if you do.
Because I'm happy. No.
This was just harshly punished. Sorry.
Connection lost. No.
No.
I remember you crashing me whenever you kicked me.
Wait, you still crash when that happened?
No. But it
Ah.
used to happen. It used to happen.
Now, let's see. Neptune is the tier 7 planet. Is it worth waiting for that? Are we even going to go beyond Neptune? Probably not. It's always possible.
We need prosperity ore.
Which is on Neptune, if I'm not mistaken.
Let me
No,
check.
it doesn't look like Neptune.
It's Kepler 22b copper ore with starlight transmutation.
Yeah, Neptune's zinc ore. It's in
Oh
the
yeah,
Empower.
Neptune zinc ore. Oh yeah, the Empower. Yeah.
Jupiter tin. Don't worry, we got enough Jupiter tin. An Eye of Galgador, Inferium, and Neptune zinc.
Yeah. We need an Eye of Galgador for our prosperity shards.
We do. We don't have nearly enough ingredients for that.
Nope. Well, I mean, we can starlight infuse slime balls for our magma cream, but that's going to take forever.
Yeah. What we really need is blaze seeds.
Yeah.
Oh wait, to make the Solium dagger, we only need prosperity, which is the problem that we can't get. There is a prosperity ore from Content Tweaker.
Okay.
It does sound like something this mod would do, and probably only drops when mined. But it would have to come from some brown planet, probably?
Might be Kepler 22b.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
What tier planet is that? So, actually, I can...
Let me check.
There we go. The Kuiper Belt. Make. Kepler 69? It's 62, right?
60. What was it again? 22.
Okay, I think those might be in the question marks.
Okay. Yeah, Kepler
Tier 10.
22b.
Oh, yeah, we're going to tier
10.
10. Fuck. Well, in that case, I will wait for you to reach Neptune before I continue making armor. Because I feel like at that point, it is better to get the tier 4 armor just to have the best spacesuit.
Okay. Well, I just need the portal at this point.
And then you're going to your anus.
And then I'm going to my anus.
Oh no, Uranus, not your anus, your anus.
Okay.
Okay, so the asteroids are not giving any silicon either.
Dang.
So either we have been extremely unlucky because or it's just not as fast as I think. Let's hope it's the latter. Or you're just wrong. I already did 144 chunks. I'd expect there to be at least one silicon between there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm guessing the color is a little off. It's...
I see. Um, I just need to teleport to the end with an anti-crystal. Did it take up the end crystal whenever you activated ender core?
I don't remember.
Okay. In which case I'm going to need some blaze powder. Oy, oy, oy. Gotta love the rubber. Or the bouncy jetpack. Frick. Ow. I got slapped in the face by a spider.
That's normal for a boy your age.
Okay. Well, as long as if it's normal.
Should I just remove the builder from the asteroids, or should I keep it there for now? Considering
Uh,
not getting what we wanted. I want
uh,
a little silicon because I'm going to need it for something. There's something, all right.
I don't recall. I do believe it was for the for some logic circuits or something.
Yeah, there was something I had to make with logic circuit, but I don't remember what.
I think some kind of sort of machine.
Oh, oh, geez, you think?
I think some sort of machine.
Jeez, man, I couldn't have come up with that myself. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Not.
Turns out we don't need a blaze powder just yet.
Not just yet.
Not just yet.
I was slapped in the face by a spider now.
Oh no!
They're a menace.
Yes. Like Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, threat or menace? All the answers, he's both. Sometimes he's a menacing threat. Other times, he's a threatening menace. Whee!
Oh no, I looked the Enderman in the face.
There is actually an option in the Spider-Man PS4 game to turn off the Jonason's podcast, but why would you? He is
Yeah.
great.
Why would you?
Why would you not want to hear Spider-Man get slammed for everything he does?
Yep.
Like something bad happens, Spider-Man!
Oederman!
Some of his things are just hilariously weird. He even accuses Spider-Man of eating pigeons.
Eating pigeons.
Yes,
Wow.
for one of the side quests, you actually have to chase after pigeons. So you just hear in the podcast, Spider-Man has been seen chasing pigeons.
He clearly eats them.
Yeah, he must. I mean, it's a spider. What do? They eat things. He's eating our pigeons. And you're next.
Oh no. Okay, now I have the portal. I also need the linking
I
crystals.
hate having to do this again. At least I have an unbreakable fucking pickaxe this time.
Wow. We don't have any claws.
We
No.
don't. Kimberlite. What's Kimberlite again? Isn't that diamond?
Well, mine it up, I'd say. And just
Yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
why I'm going for it. We have more than enough diamonds, but
yeah, gives you something to do.
it gives me some satisfaction in saying that I mine diamonds.
Mining away.
Oh god. Mine diamonds.
Can't stop mining. Oh, I don't really know the lyrics.
Me neither. You expect me to listen to that for more than 5 fucking seconds? That kid cannot sing.
Yeah, that's so popular.
It's popular because it sucks. It's the internet. We work in strange ways sometimes.
Indeed.
I guess I can put this away. Why am I carrying steel and repeaters? Oh. Oh, right, I remember why it was. It was to facilitate more builders. That's why I needed silicon.
Ah.
Because I was going to make more thingies, more extractors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, so there you have it.
Well, there you have it.
Just so you know, silicon seeds are one of the first things we're making.
Yeah.
Why do we need to go to Kepler B again? Tier 10 plant? Was that just for silicon or for something else as well?
Prosperity.
No, Prosperity was Neptune, right?
We wanted
Oh, the Prosperity ore, right.
the prosperity ore.
To do things a little quicker.
Yeah.
And Kepler B is our main suspect.
Yep.
Well, it has to be a planet later than Neptune, otherwise the Neptune zinc recipe is kind of pointless. So yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense that he wants us to build the best rocket.
Technically, the tier 10 rocket is not the best rocket. There's also an electric rocket.
Oh.
That you make with 2 tier 10 rockets.
I'm guessing it doesn't use fuel, and that's what makes it so great.
Yeah, probably. Wait, I just need some purple.
Yeah, I'm just going back. I'm done looking. I'll just wait until we reach whatever planet has it. I wish we knew what planet we had to go to for that, but oh well.
Yeah. I do too. I'm just going to need some purple.
I don't think the advancement tells us either. Yeah, no, it only tells us about the surface Sam. It doesn't tell us. Use the Empowerer to create it.
Uh-huh. Mining away.
No!
Why not?
You're not mining away, that's why.
Ah, shit. You got me there.
I read we completed the first few ages.
I believe just the first 2, right?
Just tier 1 and tier 0.
Ah, yeah.
We actually almost completed H3.
Yeah.
Power adapter, applied energistics. Use the salt iron to locate the end easily. Oh, well, could have used that.
Yeah, we could have. But we didn't.
No, now it's kind of too late. Yes. It kind of loses its point when you already know where the end is. I've been there many a times just for chores.
Mm-hmm. Glass.
I'm
Purple.
zooming.
You're zooming?
You truly do go zooming with this thing.
Yes. Now I just need the link crystal.
These nuts.
Yes. I just need these nuts.
Oh, got him. Oh. Oh. Hey, shut-offs. Shut up! I should not go hold another trophy. Last one earned us a lot of shoggoth flesh that we're not even using. I am not wrong.
You are not wrong.
Because I had to insist on the fact that it was an actual turf war and was not just them existing.
Okay, so I have the portal frame, the control panel, and the portal link crystal. I don't need anything else, right?
Don't think you do.
Okay, just
You
making
need 2
sure
link
that...
crystals. You need to have 1 linked to the overworld portal.
Yeah, I have that.
Yeah, and if you checked the overworld portal, how many slots does it have left?
1.
You're gonna use the final slot?
Use the final slot.
Sega.
Yes. Drinkable. Good old memes. Alright, now I'm going to launch.
Are you going
You
to
want to
lunch?
watch?
Can you bring me something as well? I'm kind of hungry.
No.
You bitch.
Muhaha.
Look how far ahead I am. he'll
Yeah.
never catch up. He has such a slow start. Oh god. I really can't keep up with my space. To be fair, this is the spacesuit jetpack. There's no way we're going to keep up.
No. I'm in spice. Time to go to Uranus. Taking one giant leap.
Boom, I'm in the river.
Oh, I'm lagging.
You're always lagging.
This is true.
Wait,
Think
what?
I hope I don't crash into. Okay, good. Ah, this is a cold ass planet.
Wait a minute, I need to make... right, I can only make tier 3. Right!
Right.
Wait, actually, the armor layer I have wasted now because... Well, those aren't upgradable. Yeah, these need to be made with
Finding
zinc.
a way.
We probably need the ore from Uranus as well, don't we?
Probably.
I'll go get the builder. You can set it up this time. Fuck you.
I'm not gonna set it up.
Why not? Huh? Too good for that?
Yes.
Oh. What makes you too
Um,
good for that? Huh? Punk?
why am I making another portal?
Wait, you brought obsidian?
No, I mean,
Oh, you're making the full portals shape. Okay.
yeah.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm almost gonna move it. Oh, I actually found something now. Oh, there we go. 300 chunks are done.
Oh my.
That's that's a lot of asteroids that I've destroyed. The real ass getting destroyed was the asteroid's ass.
Yes.
Okay, let's stop. Taking out the shape card.
Yeah, really messing up this time.
How do I mess up?
How do I mess up?
You are banned from this game. Yeah, I got everything. Okay. No, it's just waiting
Make
for
sure that it's on Uranus. You. Boom. There we go.
You're back?
I'm back.
God, he's back. What?
I made the name super long for no apparent reason.
Oh, kind of like that cookie clicker achievement.
Yeah.
This gets a random ass fucking history lesson.
Yep. Yeah, right. This one's still set to.
So let's see. Plus 2,
There you
4, 6, 8. Oh. Oh wait, I dumped a bunch of tin in there. I just remembered. Or palladium.
Palladium.
Yeah, I just have a bunch of palladium plates. I keep getting palladium plates because apparently I confuse tin and palladium. Which is an honest mistake because they actually do look very similar. What?
I changed it. I changed it to something a bit more appropriate.
I mean, you're doing it wrong. You're supposed to make it inappropriate.
Now look.
Okay. Linked to a place that might or might not be my us. My ass?
My odds. Yeah, I couldn't fit in the last S.
Dang it! I'm gonna go check it out. I don't have the thermal padding.
You don't. You do not. No. You're gonna be very cold very soon.
No. My temperature
Oh
meter
my.
thingy is actually fine.
Huh.
My
Interesting.
oxygen isn't, but that's a different story.
That's a different
By the
story.
way, here you go. Here's a builder. Here's a quarry card.
Oh,
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
the thing and the thing. Cool.
Now do the thing!
Now do the thing, Jolie. Do the thing.
Exactly.
Where shall I? I guess I just make it face this way. Face card copy. You copy.
Copycat.
Hunya, hunya, hunya.
Okay, I was working on the tier 4 pressure layers.
Sherland. Yeah.
Oh yes, it's just my evil scheme. Was make tier 4 pressure layers. I don't know exactly how that's evil, but
It totally
go
is.
fuck
No.
yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Go and fuck myself.
Go ahead and fuck yourself in the rear region. Oh wow, it's daytime now.
Go fuck yourself in the dead air. Gotta be
We'll just.
fancy here. Fancy.
Mm. Mm.
Homie.
Howdy. To be honest, I was thinking the exact same thing.
Good. Yeah? Good.
New settings copied to the shape card. Oh my.
Wow. How
Time
did
to
you
get
do
back.
that? Are you a wizard?
I am.
I knew it. I knew it. Guys, let's kill him. He's a wizard.
Oh shit.
let's be honest. That's how we treat. That's how we historically treat people with magic. We kill them.
That's true.
We are very humans are very fearful people.
Let me just quickly
He might have
hop back
magic.
with some.
Kill him. He has no
I'm just going
crimes.
to hop back to get me some stuff.
What do you need, huh?
The fuel canisters.
Oh, you're emptying out the pod.
Yeah.
Wow, he's recycling. What a
Yes.
nerd!
What a nerd! Nerd. Well, I just I perfectly aligned myself with the portals, and I just swooped into the portal. That was
Nice.
great.
Nice.
Bloop. And bloop. And now this thing can go. But I don't have to make it go. I can just let it stay there. Whoa! That was meteor.
Let it go.
It's held it back anymore.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
My nuts itch. I'm sure no one needed to hear that, but still.
Oh, it's already set to that. Okay. Energy has auto.
Like, I'm
eject.
100% sure no one wanted to know my itchy nuts, but still. Sorry.
Alright. Is it actually working?
Yeah, I'm getting Uranus stone.
Okay.
Emran, why do you have
Quite
stones
fast.
in Uranus?
Because I want to.
That doesn't sound like a thing anyone wants to. What do you want? I want stones in my anus.
I want stones in my anus.
Okay. So moving on.
It's just go to a doctor and say, "Alright, sir, what's the problem? I want stones in my anus." What?
Next.
Next patient, please.
We've told you this a few times now. You're not getting. They're all mine. I am the master of stones in the anus.
Alright, I've mined up another fallen meteor with the silk touch pick.
Nice. Well, why again?
I don't know. Collection. Bug collection.
Whoa. Whoa.
What's with Andy? What's with Andy?
Oh my god, he actually got it. Oh, that's what I needed the silicon for.
Ah, for the wafers.
Yeah, for gravity boots.
Yeah.
Because I actually wanted gravity boots. Okay, well, now that I remember what I needed them for, I'm going on a journey across the land, searching far and wide. It is these fucking ores that I need to find. Silicon, gotta find some.
Yes.
It's true.
It's true.
Finding it normally is for a noob.
Silicon. Oh, I hate your guts.
In this world, we must destroy. Destroy the world, Emran. Do it. I don't need to
All right,
suffer.
let me just grab our whole supply of
Nuclear
of
bombs.
nuclear bombs. Yeah, I just couldn't find the word nuclear bombs.
Or nukes, you know. Or atomic
No,
bombs.
we only have 37. I thought we had more.
No, we didn't really actively go hunting for them on Saturn, so we don't have that many. Which is surprising, you know. we're offered the chance for nukes, and we're kind of ignoring it.
Mhm.
I guess we just didn't really need it. Not like, what are we
Did,
going
did we have a builder on Saturn?
Yes, but because the nukes aren't like deep underground, they're not like big things, so you don't really find them like that.
That we usually like mine like a few blocks up as well.
Yeah, we do. So we got all that was on the surface, but they are kind of spread out. They're kind of like trees.
I thought we would have more than 37 then.
No, that's just how little there were.
Because I'm pretty sure I
Oh, I
might have
also never
37.
finished Saturn. That might also be an important factor.
That might also be that.
Because remember, I had to interrupt it to get you the stuff you needed at a
Yeah.
reasonable amount of time.
Yeah. I need to. Ugh, I have to go all the way to tier 7.
Yeah, that's how Galactograph works in this.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's just a Sevtech thing. The Steppy Wolf. I haven't seen those in ages. And they're going to
Don't
other.
step in my wolf.
I stepped in a wolf. The Steppy Wolf.
Got him.
Well, well, well. It's a wild owl. It was a wild owl.
No longer in the land of the living.
Now it's a dead owl. Ah, Galena. That sucks because silicon is one of the few things that doesn't come out of a fucking miner.
Yep. This is true.
That's right. I expected as much.
For Galactograph help, go to this website.
Fuck Galactica now, guys.
Oh shit. There's a dungeon like right next to our where we spawned in Uranus.
No, I'll go there. Get your tier 7 schematic.
Yeah, I will.
You know what's not nearby? Silicon.
What?
Well, it might be, but you know, it is a pain to find anything.
Yeah. It's true.
Like at the surface, this seems pretty cool, like working with samples and having to dig in a specific spot. Until you realize you have to travel pretty far to find specific things.
And you also have to be constantly on the lookout as well.
Yep, there is. Mining is just not a passive activity, which, from a gameplay perspective, is actually kind of awful. Because, well, I'm just spending hours walking around or flying and zipping around looking for fucking samples of silicon instead of T-light. But T-light's, of course, what I find.
Mm. Okay, so it's right.
More Galena! Fuck off.
Oh.
No, not you, the Galena.
Okay.
Unless you place the Galena.
Well, technically, I am the server creator.
My god, how dare you put me through this suffering.
Oh. What kind of water is this? Or what kind of liquid is this, I should say? Frozen water. It is actually water. But it's frozen?
And you need to let it go.
Yet it's still flowing, huh?
I guess I mean freezing instead of frozen.
Probably.
The builder just stopped. Maybe the base isn't being rendered well enough anymore.
Okay. Oh, the builder's still going.
Oh. No, there he is. Uranus crystal. I want a crystal from Uranus.
Shit.
What did you say?
Shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm expecting it to be. Is this how the young ones refer to their shit now? Crystal ore? Or is that just when you eat a lot of glitters? Also, stop eating glitter.
No.
Dang it. Foiled again. I'm probably searching like the most inconvenient way possible because I'm trying to go fast and it's not really working.
Uh-huh. Oh. God damn.
What the fuck is
Got to
automite?
eat.
Oh, that's uranium. What do we use uranium for?
I don't know. But I found the dungeon.
Nice. Let's see, for the firebomb, the nuclear bomb. That's it. And the uranium singularity.
Ah.
Uranium is not used a lot. Sheet metal, melting. Is sheet metal used for anything? No. Yeah, uranium is worthless. Like, honestly, the best use is to make nukes, which aren't all that useful. Fun toys, sure, but useful, no.
Yeah. Fun toys. Yeah,
Yeah,
look.
you know, what did you get your kid for Christmas? A nuke.
Clearly.
What, you don't get nukes for Christmas? Oh, you're a sad boy. Never had a real Christmas. How can you have a real Christmas without some war crimes? Without breaking the Geneva Convention?
Everything exploded by a creeper. Grapper.
I am not having luck.
Oh my.
And it's on top of the fact that it's the most boring content as well, because I'm just flying around.
Yep.
I can't help it. I need silicon. I need to make gravity boots. I don't want to die anymore.
Well, too bad. You're going to die.
I mean, yeah. Because silicon is apparently the rarest thing in the fucking universe.
Apparently so.
Like, I've already found like two piles of diamond samples, the kimite. But no silicon.
Oh wow, this one has 1100 HP.
You better have a damn good weapon. Do you have a good weapon?
Yeah, but it's decent.
Is it unbreakable?
No. That it isn't.
Fucking coal. Why can't we just make silicon?
Because we're idiots. Gotta love that how because you're generating chunks. The lag is immeasurable.
Oh, right. I am generating a lot of those.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. Should I just turn around and go home? Because I'm not finding anything. And as long
Oh,
as we don't need
probably.
silicon for the tier 7 rockets, or any of the rockets, I guess, we should be fine.
Yeah. I'll just go back home.
Yeah, I'll head back home as well then, because I'm not going to find the rarest fucking sample.
Why do they all have to scream
What?
whenever they die? Those bosses, they all scream whenever they die.
Because they just been murdered. Jesus Christ! And someone just broke into their house and killed them.
I mean,
You'd be
fair enough.
screaming if that happened.
Like, ah! Yeah, but I would be more scream like, ah! Not like, ah!
I think at the moment that they're into your house and even trying, you'd be screaming pretty loudly.
Yeah, I'd be screaming pretty loudly, but not like a ghost. he's, he's, he just someone breaks into your home and he's just like,
Oh god, the Ghostbusters are coming now. Now, who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters.
who are you gonna call? Yes, business.
Galena, of course.
Of course.
Of course, silicon samples don't exist.
No, silicon samples just do not exist.
They look almost exactly like with Galena as well, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I'm out again. I'm outie.
Oh, I'm in any.
What?
I'm in any.
Oh, okay. As long as you're an innie, then I can be an outie.
Doesn't that make us enemies?
I don't. Probably. Yeah, let's get rid of all that stuff. Oh, there we go. I was like, why isn't the rocket being collected? That it was. You can pick up the ender pouch while you have it open. So can you put the ender pouch inside of the ender pouch? Is my question.
Try it? Where's the center button? There it is. Follow.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
You don't want to find out? You can.
No, Huh. He just put the ender pouch inside of itself.
Bloop.
Ah, shit, I've done it again.
Shit. Crap. I put the inner pouch inside of itself again by accident. How do you do this by accident? You wouldn't understand.
Normal quarry. Clearing. In any case, I got the tier 7 rocket schematics. I'm gonna build a tier 7 rocket. Woo.
Yay.
Ugh.
Oh! I found the impossible, but now I don't have an ender pouch. Fuck.
Just mark it, I'd say, and then come back to it later. Or, well, it doesn't really take up a whole lot of inventory space, I guess.
Not a supreme amount, no. Are you at the base?
Yeah.
Sleep.
Okay.
Sleep,
Flap.
Amron! You've been up for fucking days!
Yes, this is true. And here we don't get penalized for it.
No, because this version of Minecraft's too old. I think it was like Y24-ish for silicon spawns. Let me check the advancements menu. Between 24 and 48. Okay, so at 24 I should stop. At that point I have passed it.
Yes. Yes.
Scoop. Limonite? That's not what I'm looking for, is it?
No. It's a type of iron. I think it might be nickel and iron.
It is. I'm gonna have to mark this. I have to go this way most. Oh, found it.
Good job.
But my inventory is full, and like I said, I somehow I lost my my ender pouch.
That's completely on you, though.
You wouldn't try it.
Yeah, because I didn't want to.
Well, you shouldn't have brought it up then. You know I'm curious about these stupid kind of things. I found the bridge. I'm actually not all that far away from home.
Mm.
Honey, I'm home. Oh, I landed inside.
Honey, I'm home.
So, go make your way to Neptune. Fuck off.
What?
Go make your way to Neptune. Go.
No.
Leave.
Fuck you. No.
How is the way to Neptune going? Yeah, there's 1.5 kilometers away. Again, how is it going?
I'm checking what I can do with apples.
With apple. Okay. You're trying to make food.
Maybe.
Okay. I mean, we really should look into making, producing multiple foods that, you know, give different things.
So the problem is there's no food that gives you all four at once.
There is actually. I got that SAP cake once.
Yeah, but that requires us to go to the Twilight Forest. You can't really craft those yourself.
Not with that attitude.
No, that attitude. I am become test subject and whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I don't really care for the SAP stuff. Sounds interesting, and it also sounds like something that's, I just don't care enough for.
How dare you?
Did I just piss off the entire SCP fandom?
Maybe.
It depends on how hardcore they are in people having to follow them. Like, is it JoJo levels of bad? Where everything needs to be a reference?
Nah.
Probably not. This got pretty bad at some point, apparently, where some people just got annoyed because people kept on everything saying that it is a fucking JoJo reference.
Is it JoJo reference?
Yes, it was.
Ah, shit.
I knew it. I called it. It was a JoJo reference. Clearly, the creator intended this to be a JoJo reference. Somebody said, "Why do you appear when I say when I'm just making random remarks about JoJo?" This is timing. It's just too perfect.
Ooh. Did somebody say JoJo?
Just talking about like people who say that everything is a JoJo reference, like obnoxiously so.
Yes.
Like the kind of people that are like, oh my god, that's JoJo reference, right. No. Not everything is a JoJo reference. But everything is a JoJo reference. God damn it, Newbie. God damn it. Anyway, I got my silicon. I can finally go back home.
Your silicon.
Silicon.
What do I need for the tier 7 rock?
Are you done making food?
Yes. I need compressed reinforced crystal for the tier 7 plating. And then, of course, need tier 6, which requires tier 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep.
If you need help with anything, just say so. My work is not that important right now. Not gonna lie, I thought you said silly cunt. It's kind of a silly cunt, because it's very hard to find.
I mean, silicon is a bit of a silly cunt.
Yes, exactly.
Right now. Right now, what?
Right now? What right now? Okay.
Right.
Okay, I don't know what right now.
I also don't know.
Sometimes my work's important. When I'm helping Emran. Now sometimes I am actually working towards the main goal.
Yeah.
Huh. Enchanted golden apples, Emran. That contains all 4 food groups.
Yeah. I don't think I think that requires a lot of
A lot of gold.
gold.
Let's see, it's 9 times 8. That is 72.
I mean, we do have a lot of gold, but I'd rather use that for like singularities if we're ever going to create. Like, I think
If we
that's
ever
required
need
for
gold
creative
singularities, yeah.
stuff. Welcome to the hydraulic press channel. Ah, yes, the golden apple.
It has everything. This is the forbidden fig from the Betweenlands. Nope, never mind, never doing that. Nope. Nope. Nope,
Nah.
nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 no, nope. Oh. I just realized these are Betweenlands things and they're ass.
Yes.
There's very few, like, dishes with fruit.
Yeah, the only one I could really find was the pies. Different kind of pies.
It's a wonderful day for pie.
Eat the forbidden fig.
I don't have
But we don't
one.
have
I
it.
was looking up recipes. And I'm not going to hunt for one, because no. Betweenlands is
Because no.
not fun.
I agree.
Even Emrun agreed.
Oh boy!
Okay, let's see. How much does it take? It takes 4 of these.
Nuts.
16.
I'll just get back into my regular gear. Can we make the diamond jetpack already?
You're going to have to go find one now. No. This is something I adamantly refuse. This is because Between Us was that little fun. It was just awful.
I require the Galgadorian rods. Those require
Galgadorian.
Galgadorian.
But it would be fun for me. Well, then log on to the server and have a blast. You're more than welcome to go explore the worst dimension.
Yeah.
There's the circuit fabricator. Yeah, I think I got everything. Alright, I need redstone. There we go. I got
Redstone.
it!
You got it.
No. It would be fun for me to watch you not have fun while looking for a fig in a swamp. No.
No.
No. I have done many things suffering wise, but this is one thing I refuse. This is taking it too far.
You don't really have that much bronze left.
Don't we?
Oh well. We do not.
Dang it!
Dang it.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Oh, okay, I forgot what I said.
Say something about it, Tessa.
No.
Say something about it.
Alright, I was turning potatoes into biomass a while back.
Potatoes?
Okay.
Potato?
I'll do you one better. Okay, he's doing me one better.
Uh-oh.
He's making me an offer, trying to make me an offer I can't refuse. I guess. Bandit, do not go into the swamp to find a pig. It would upset me greatly. This is definitely not a challenge. Suspicious.
Suspicious.
Oh my god, it's sus.
Big old sussy baka.
I think Newbie's the imposter.
I think he might be. Newbie vented, clearly.
No, I'm the viewer. Does being a spectator exclude you from becoming the imposter?
You grand old sussy baka. Those are a lot of batteries.
Yep, I made way too many.
Yeah, because you make 3 per.
Yes? Well, that's questioning, so I'm gonna assume that a viewer can also be the imposter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is still gonna run for a while. Jeez. Emron, can I help?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Wow. Not at all?
Nope.
Tier 6 rocket. That's the tier 10. That's the tier
You need
7.
Tier 7.
Right,
You
we're
need
making
tier
tier
7.
7. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Have you made the boosters yet? Well, I guess you're making the compressed crystal, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll leave you to it then. No.
Nah.
I don't need it. I'm not crying, you're crying.
Good.
Yeah, but it can't be me, it's Aryu. Okay, now he's just blaming Aryu. Aryu hasn't done anything. Aryu's just gone on the strip to get ender pearls.
Yeah. We've seen Aryu getting... Well, actually, we haven't seen Aryu getting ender pearls. We've never seen him do that.
No, he's still working on it. He's very slow. One of those rocks looks like a blue-gray dildo. I'm guessing that's the tier 10 or the tier 10 electric rocket.
Yeah.
And you know what? You're not wrong.
You're not exactly wrong, no.
And anything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
Yeah, that's a penis.
What do we need for the diamond jetpack again?
Galgadorian metal.
Oh, right, Galgadorian, like the full ingot, right?
Yeah. So you can make rods out of it.
How do you even make the... I guess you need to make the large lump, which requires lumps, which requires Eyes of Galgador, which requires magma cream, which requires blaze powder, which requires a lot of work, which requires...
Which requires
diamonds. Thank you, newbie. We also require diamonds.
Shit. I wasn't expecting that one for a diamond jetpack.
How much Galgadorian do we require?
A bit.
Oh, quite a bit. Each of these requires 3 Galgadorian. So that's 3. That's another 9. 18. 21 Galgadorian.
Cool.
Oh, wait,
actually, that's not cool. What?
It doesn't require the pure ingot. It can just be done with a normal Galgadorian metal. I don't understand Galgadorian very well. Oh, this is
You're most
enhanced
inexplicably welcome, my
Galgadorian.
dear friend.
That requires the large lump. So I only need a regular lump, which is at least a lot less. But that's still awful.
Yes.
Man, dating is so hard these days. I'm just trying to find the right Galgadorian. Okay, moving on.
Alright, moving on. Moving on.
So let's see. And it says you need 21. So that means you need to do the rest. Well, considering we're gotta make 2, we need 42. Which means you need to do the recipe a grand total of 21 times. 21 times 3 is 63. Eyes of Galgador, which is the hardest part.
Yeah.
Which requires a lot of magma cream.
Yep. This is true. Do we have a lot of, what's it called again? Magma blocks? We do have a lot of magma blocks. I do believe we can turn that into magma cream.
How?
No. Doesn't look like it, actually.
No, that's
Dang
what
it.
I thought, because I looked at all the recipes for magma cream. There's only 2 Emrun. It's not that hard.
Shit. Oh, you better Starlight infuse a bunch of slime balls then.
Oh, but I hate Starlight infusing. It's so slow.
And you need to do that about
I need to do it about
256 times, just
about 3 stacks of slime balls. That's a lot of liquid Starlight, more than we actually have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cram, not cream. Okay, now read it again slowly. I'm pretty sure it's an E there. Oh. You fucker. You absolute fucker.
Cram these nuts in your mouth. Hey, good job, newbie.
Well, actually, okay, so let's see. You needed 63 Eyes of Galgador. You need about 4 stacks of slime balls of magma cream.
Yeah.
And blaze powder is kind of a pain to get. Well, it's just slow mostly.
Yeah. Do we have looting? Do you have looting on your sword?
Yeah, maximum, I believe.
Okay.
I think. Check. Oh. Yeah. Is land on a
Also, you're
painful
getting
flower?
hurt.
Let me check. Hmm.
Let me check.
And there's no easy way to get blaze powder here without getting, well, blaze rods. Yeah. You know, unless we learn
Yeah.
materialization from abyssal craft, which I've never done before.
Same here. What else do I need for the next part? I need compressed dish.
I needed to get you back for the other day. Oh, right. You're enough.
compressed dish.
You were enough of a fool to ask who Joe is.
I'm going to smelt up some compressed dish. Melting factory.
I'm just doing this pointless chore that's never going to be done. 4 stacks of blaze powder.
Yep. Oh, do you have like a spawner nearby?
Yeah, I do. I
Okay.
found these guys walking around. Spawner is fucking slow, let me tell you that much.
That is true. That is very much true.
And it still spawns
Okay,
outside
wait.
of my cube. So I didn't
We
calculate
do
the
have
range.
spawner shards. Oh no, that's the spawner for the spawner changer, right? Meh. Whatever.
What is that rapier made of? Manulin.
Yep. And a bunch of other stuff.
Manulin, bone, and cobalt.
And also some quartz, lapis, I believe.
And
And
no quartz.
oh, yeah, because you have like the
I focused completely on unbreakable and left alone anything like sharpness.
yep. I thought I saw. I thought that the tip.
The tip kind of looks. Stop!
Yeah.
Stop! Man yelling at me. What the fuck does that even mean?
Was I doing that?
I don't know. Oh.
What?
It's a
Oh, you
pun.
just still.
Manulin, man yelling. Man, you lying.
Man, you lion.
Everyone, I've stole something.
Oh my god. Metal Gear. I notice you have stolen the spawner.
Yeah, I wonder if I can go through the portal with this, because that would make things significantly easier if I could just do this in the overworld instead of here, where it's
Yeah.
awful. Like, you just
Why didn't
blocked those places from spawning. Oh my god.
Why don't you just use your regular suit?
Because I forgot to swap.
Okay.
Pretty sure the spawner won't work in the overworld. Spawners work in the overworld. People have used other modes to move blaze spawners into the overworld. It just needs to be dark enough.
Yep.
So I am taking this over to the, I'm putting this down for the moment.
Oh my.
To be fair, I don't know if that also counts for blazes, because blazes are a very unique mob. Like, the terms of the light level, I mean, then. This is so much faster.
Yes. Yes, it is.
It needs to be as dim as your wits. Oh.
Oh. By the way, if you want to do something else real quick, we might want to get some extra graphite electrodes at some point. It doesn't have to be now, but
They're almost gone, aren't they?
they're 21%.
Yeah, that's almost gone. I know the perfect place for this. I'm just going to the old base because there's a big room in there. No, we were in the friends call yesterday because there was a chance of Aryu joining. And we just didn't bother moving out after he said he could not make it. He
Oh,
got absolutely
he asked if we are in a private call, and the answer is yes.
Yes, sorry guys, in a private call today because I joined randomly yesterday. Yeah, I was asking, is it because? No. Your actions are irrelevant. Ah! It doesn't need to be them! It doesn't need to be them!
There's a bunch of them.
Hold on, I'm gonna go steal another one. I want to speed this up.
Actually, Bandit just answered my question just fine.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Emran, let's not swap roles. I'll be the one that can't read.
Okay, good. I don't want to be the one that can't read.
No, it's too hard, isn't it?
Way too hard. See, carbon and mercury. Carbon and mercury.
Well, thanks to my builder shenanigans, you do have enough of everything right now, so that's good.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck. A bitch slapped the stream of lava.
Wow.
Oh, magma cube. Give me your shit!
Don't ask for its poop.
But it poops out magma cream.
I'm bored. Can I join the call again? Says newbie.
Hold on. There it is.
We have switched.
We are now in a different call, so newbie can join.
Hello.
Hello.
Greetings and salutations. Yeah, you fucking kill that wither.
I will. We've actually
The
never
wither
killed the
shield.
wither on this.
Do it, fag.
I'll check how much skull fragments I have. If I have enough, then I'll do it.
Skull fragments? What? Oh, mod. Right. Never mind.
Yeah, it is to make the getting of the wither a bit more consistent. Or simply put, it just takes less grinding.
Yeah.
Make like a giant
Oh no!
pyramid out of diamond.
Fuck.
Are you gonna die?
I died.
What the fuck, you fucking scrub?
You scrub?
I know.
How dare you?
How the fuck are you gonna get your shit back?
Oh, very easily.
Oh, okay. Are those stalactites on your ceiling?
Yes.
Why?
I felt like it.
Oh, so you're gonna have to go to the nether and then use your fancy purple swirly key.
Oh, we've ran out of power apparently.
Oh wow, it's almost like we ran builders constantly.
Builders?
They basically work like quarries. They mine everything.
It would have been really fucking funny if the portal had taken you back right before your key finished taking you.
The portal actually doesn't take you back unless you're actually getting out and in again.
So now you have a. Do you now have a bone to pick with the wither?
Well, I died by fire.
Oh. I don't know.
I stepped on a fire flower and.
Oh, you died from a flower?
Yeah, these kind of flowers light you on fire.
Flowey the
You
flower.
died to a fucking flower.
I'd say that's the most embarrassing death I've had, but
It's the most embarrassing one I've seen that I can recall.
Trust me, you've seen a worse one.
Oh, probably.
I wonder.
I wonder how. I wonder why.
I wonder
Yesterday you
how
told
I
me
am
about the
still
blue
alive.
sky.
Eh?
Are you taking another spawner?
Yeah, double up on spawning power.
You're just robbing the nether of its blazes. It's just like, how did the blazes go extinct in the nether again and become prevalent in the overworld? Well, this fucking idiots.
This is the picture of a basement full of spawners. I don't know.
I don't know.
Alright,
If you put
can't
four
swap
of them
tool.
together, you get one big spawner.
The super blaze spawner.
The super silly,
Super silly
Sausage.
goose.
scandalous spawner. I'll leave it to your imagination to find out why it's scandalous.
Oh my.
Oh my! Well, I have to gather 4 stacks of blaze powder.
Bandit, look up. Look up.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you like them apples?
I really like him actually. This is the apple room.
The apple room. Like how you have a dedicated room for apples.
We also have one in our new base now.
That's one of the
Why?
things, of course, we had to carry over was the apple room.
I mean, if it works, don't fix it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
There's no need to try and improve on perfection.
Well, to be fair, it was very good for our fruit store.
That is typically what an apple tree will do, yes. You know, supply fruit.
It'd be kind of weird if it started supplying meat. I think you'd
Well,
Yeah,
I
there's
mean,
a
if they're
meaty
golden
apples.
apples, I guess they would.
Enchanted golden apples, to be specific. Or like god apples.
Notch
Or
apples.
notch apples.
What is a gachelp?
What?
A gachelp.
Oh, GC help.
Uh,
It's for Galactic.
Galactic. Yeah. It's a message that keeps popping up every so often.
Okay.
Just to make sure you don't
Toby,
forget.
you get your wish. You get your wish!
Do I need to help?
Nah, I'll be fine. I'll die.
Okay.
I'll probably die, let's be honest. It's me.
Where are you going to fight the Wither?
I am going to fight it a little bit away from you.
No. Go to the top of your tower and spawn it on top of the cum pool.
On top of the cum pool.
Hmm.
The worst part is, I know exactly what he means.
That's because you know it looks like cum.
It does.
Looks like muck. Muck.
Speaking of muck, I beat the 8th gym in BDSP today.
Good.
Yes, and then I promptly did not feel like
Like a champion.
I think you placed
going down Victory Road.
the skulls wrong.
No, it might be the tall grass, because I know that can sometimes interfere. There we go, it was the tall grass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it's very weird. If there's blocks between the armpits, it doesn't accept it.
If he's got hairy pits, he doesn't want to be.
He only wants to exist without hairy pits. He needs to shave his armpits.
I mean, I honestly kind of get that, but Terry.
To be fair, I do actually.
Not that I do anything about them, but
I actually shave my armpits
why?
against the smell, so my sweat doesn't get stuck in my armpit hair.
That and it's also fucking itchy afterwards.
You did it. You beat the Wither.
Oh, very anticlimactic.
Yeah, that's modded wither fights. They're boring.
Yes, you are.
Now I can make a
I
beacon
can-
for the Hall of Legends. What the
Make a
fuck is the
beacon.
Hall of Legends, Emran?
I don't know.
Emran, you know these kind of things. Tell me.
Tell me.
The sound of how you phrased that. I don't know. That's what he's asked you like 100 questions that you just don't know the answer to. But he keeps assuming you have all the answers.
I almost died to a zombie.
I mean, he died to a flower sub before, so that wouldn't be too far-fetched.
Yep.
It wouldn't be the first time I would get killed by a zombie while in my inventory.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Everybody's had that moment. I can see the cum altar from here.
The
You know
Comulter.
what? I'll go into my inventory in the commenter.
No. I mean, I suppose it would do wonders for your skin.
It helps me see better.
Yeah.
Unbreakable
see
wand,
better.
fluid tank, ultimate. I'm just checking if there's anything I'd want to make over the Hall of Legends.
Yeah.
beacon.
There's the Supremium cores, but honestly, around that time when we're actually going to do that, we're probably going to be wither hunting anyway.
Dude, make a beacon.
No,
Yes, make a beacon and put it on top of the cum pool.
no.
You'll be able to see it from all across the land.
Wow.
No, I'm making the
Wow.
Hall of Legends. I want to know what this is.
In before it does absolutely nothing.
Yep.
I mean, there's a good chance.
It's some guy's Pokemon Hall of Fame.
Here's my Pokemon.
These are the
I
Pokemon
really
I used to
like
beat the gym.
Sparse. Huh?
These are the Pokemon I used to beat the gyms.
Well, that's not what the Hall
Yeah,
of
no, I know. It's
Fame is.
for which one you used to beat the league.
Yeah.
But I feel like it would become a whole presentation. This person. If
I
they put,
started with Chimchar because Chimchar's the best one, even though it isn't.
I believe actually for speedrunning, he is apparently the best.
Yeah, but fuck speedrunning.
Speedrunning's cool.
Speedrunning blows.
No, okay then.
All right then.
Why should make like a whole like Parthenon?
That's kind of what I was. This is not a tool. What? This is most definitely a tool.
Let me
I
look
think
it
the
up
one
real
trying
quick.
to whack it with a fucking flailing stick is the tool here.
Into your Hall of Legends.
Like, this is just God. There's always a fucking sidetrack with you. It's just like, hey, I've discovered this weird thing, and now there's just a tangent on trying to figure out what the fuck it is. I don't think whacking it with a bronze pickaxe.
This does give me
you
more
can put an
information. This is
artifact
not
on
an
it.
artifact. Artifacts have names and enchantments.
Well, put a fucking thing with a name and an enchantment on it.
The Hall of Legends holds near broken tools until the eventuality that they can be repaired.
Eventuality. That's some fucking garbage phrasing on that.
Only a limited number of Hall of Legends can exist in the universe. There can be only one per class of dimension.
Well, I made the one for our dimension.
Yeah. The Hall of Legends accepts one artifact per week. If you think a week lasts 2.5 hours, you are quite mistaken.
That sounds like trash.
Yeah. Clicking on the block with the tool submitted, the tool must be nearly broken and also must be named and enchanted. Artifacts made by the Artifact Forge will be suitable, as will tools created by more standard means.
Okay, so I can put my near broken enchanted tools in there to fix it.
Yeah.
Over the course of a week.
Yeah. Once there are at least 7 tools in the Hall of Legends, the earliest submitted tool can be removed by punching the block. This will give you the shards of the tool, which can be repaired by combining the shards with the appropriate repair item at the anvil for 30 levels.
What?
Wow.
Do I need to pay 30 levels for it as well?
Yep.
So you can repair your artifact.
Yep.
The hull will automatically display the shards of the tools it is holding in any nearby unoccupied posters. The name will be written on a sign if there are any signs next to the poster. Posters that have shards in them cannot be touched by any mortal means. If you want to move the posters around, you must punch the hull with the poster. This will remove the shards from the posters. Punching the block with the poster again will put the shards back into the posters.
Is it not for letting you put that thing that has like a magical pixel of...
This can still be repaired. What are you talking about?
I don't think it's good enough.
Apparently not. Well, fuck the Hall of Legends.
Yeah.
Can you destroy it? Can it be destroyed by by mortal beings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, do I need to
well, that's
punch it?
fucking boo.
That'd be ask. People would make it and just put it in front of someone's door if it couldn't be broken.
Mm,
Yeah.
It's why bedrock should never be craftable.
yeah.
Now in create above and beyond, you can buy bedrock.
Well, I know what I'm gonna be doing.
Oh, good luck getting the 2 gold every time you need. Like
That's
for every
gold,
bedrock.
dude. That's easy.
It's the gold coins.
Oh.
I mean,
Then just dig up gold and turn them into coins.
Exactly.
it doesn't work like taking the mud pack though.
That's stupid. I'm
Give
pretty
a
sure I can
fuck.
make gold into gold coins. If I can make gold into a fucking advanced machinery, I think I can make gold
Yeah.
coins.
All you need is a flat surface and a hammer.
Exactly.
Probably don't even have to smelt it because gold is soft as hell.
I do think you need to smelt it to not get cracks all over it, you know?
I mean, they never said they had to be pretty.
Well, usually, you know, a store doesn't accept coins if they're, like, shattered into pieces.
Yeah, that's the thing though. It's metal. It'll bend. It won't shatter. Gold is really, really soft, Roy.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure it won't like. Well, it can bend, yeah, but
Yeah. You just heat it up a little bit. You could do that at your fucking fireplace, and then you hammer it gently.
So, how far are you on the tier 7 rocket?
I'm currently at.
50% of the way.
Let's see, how much do I have? 60 tier 4 plates.
So, how far away are you from making the penis?
Pretty far away.
Because that's the eventual goal, right?
That is, in fact, the goal.
So, I am sad to see that the series has not been concluded at episode 69.
This was our goal, but it turned out that
Yeah.
that was way too ambitious.
Yeah.
Our goal of making the creative power cell is just extremely difficult.
Yep.
It turns out you're going to end it on episode 420.
Blaze it. Speaking of Blaze,
I mean, at that point, I think you might be sick of the mod pack.
oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We still have to figure out at what time frame we're going to do the modded series that I'm going to be in.
Yeah, we still got to figure out what pack. To be fair,
Yeah.
Yeah.
best to figure that out at when it's actually going to start, so we have the maximum amount of options.
We did decide that we're not going to do, like, fucking, like, machinery shit again.
Well, it's not going to be only thing in it, that at least.
Yeah. I don't want to do machinery stuff.
It's fine.
Yep.
Apple.
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 Indian apples.
I
Nice.
should bring a bucket of water here.
Probably.
A bouquet of water.
A bouquet of water.
A bouquet of douter.
Bouquet. To the house.
What fucking exploded in your old base?
TNT probably.
I blew up a piece of TNT.
But why?
I needed to find an old shaft, and well, that was the easiest way.
Yeah.
I see.
Shaft.
Shaft.
I just realized actually it won't make infinite water because it's not in a river. Damn you, Sevtech.
Damn you! Oh, I know what I can do.
What can you do?
Dark Souls.
Sonic.
No!
Where is it?
Oh, whoa, what the fuck? No, it just looks like it. Like infinity, but it isn't infinity.
It's not infinity, in fact.
It is in fact a finite amount. Like water works in real life.
Except when it's in the river.
Water in the river in real life is also a finite amount. It just keeps getting replenished. But eventually you could dry up the river if you scoop up enough buckets.
Yep.
Dang it!
Ow.
I don't see the one I was reading the last time.
Not with me to know how the story ends.
Floor pit full. Floor pit until it can't be floored anymore.
Don't remember what it's called.
Oh,
It's something the early years. Or the early days.
It's probably the name of the OC or something.
No, it wasn't. Why are you helping?
Run, please get back to making the rocket.
I'm
Gotta
still
lodge
making.
up in the space to save yourself from the Sonic fanfiction. Dude, I don't want to go through all of this page by page. There's 31,000 results.
Sonic the Hedgehog fanfic.
Yeah, people are really into making fanfic for Sonic.
It's weird.
It's what kept the franchise alive.
Well, I found one called Tomorrow Will Be Sober, but I don't even know if that has to do with Sonic.
Oh, hello, Blaze.
What, Blaze the Cat? Very topical. Yeah, this is a Powerpuff Girls one.
No.
No.
God, I should have written down the name.
Yeah.
That probably would have been a smart move if you were to find it again.
You only search on titles or on what's on the words in it, because then you can choose the C name of the word. If you remember what that is, because I don't.
Not particularly.
Well, you'll have to rewatch the stream where you read it, then you'll hear the name eventually.
Yep. That's true. That's true. This is some quality content right here, folks.
Yeah, I do not feel like playing Dark Souls still. That game fucked me over.
What could you play then?
Why do I need to play anything?
Yeah, you don't always have to play something. You can also watch something or just enjoy chatting.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's doing right now.
I'm trying to enjoy reading some fucking Sonic fan fiction for my friends who despise it. Well, for my friend who's probably weirdly into it, and my other friend who despises it.
Love the phrasing, weirdly into it.
God damn it.
I mean, Sonic fanfic is a bit weird, isn't it?
It's subjective.
I could filter it, but then it only has Amy Rose in it, but that doesn't fucking narrow it down.
It narrows it down, maybe by one.
That narrows it down to 33,000 results. How is it more?
Yeah, I filtered the results. I have more results now.
What? What do you mean there's more results?
What do you mean?
Oh,
Uncle Knuckles.
We go to the last page. That doesn't help me. Oh, there's the return of Metal Sonic.
Damn.
Return.
Oh, wait, I can find. God, what was it?
He's trying to remember like a specific phrase out of it, I'm guessing.
No, the name of the OC. I'm remembering it because it's Amy Rose, right?
Amy Rose is a character from Sonic.
Well, Rose the Hedgehog. Fuck.
Didn't work.
Because it was something Rose the Hedgehog.
Yeah,
Because
the
it's...
problem is the Amy Sonic ship is pretty popular.
Yeah, I know that, but I was hoping if I type in the fucking... If I was hoping that if I could remember the fucking OC's name, because that was also the writer's name.
Yeah, then you can find it easy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I took these spawners. This is so much easier.
Yeah. You already have 2 stacks. Wow. And then you just need slime balls.
Yeah, and now in the future, whenever we need Blaze, we don't need to go to the fucking Nether. We just go to our old base, to the apple room that has been repurposed as the Blaze room, without ever
Well, we have
removing
enough
the
time.
apples.
Yep.
Gotta keep our blazes fed.
Exactly.
I mean, they're here to be murdered, not to be starved.
Aha!
Oh god, found it.
How do you find
Oh
it?
yes, it was called Here I Come the early years. Oh no.
This poor writer, they were very serious about it.
Wow, that's the most unironically evil laugh I've ever done.
Damn, you're gonna cringe me while making Emerald Horn on stream.
Horny. Bonk. Go to horny jail. Go to horny jail.
What the fuck? This is the same. Oh, this is. It just starts off very similarly. Okay, I'm gonna go to the toilet, and then when I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna read this shit.
Okay, I hope everyone enjoyed.
Don't you fucking dare!
Let's see
This
how
one's
long.
short.
Okay, well, yeah, we can go for it at maximum an hour still. So.
Dang it. Okay, I'll be
Wait,
quick.
dang it! How long is it?
Well, I need to take a shit.
Yeah, okay, well, go take a shit then. The sooner you
Okay,
do it,
BRB.
the sooner you're back.
Bert.
I should have probably brought my chest plate for this, because I don't really need to fly.
Maybe. Maybe, baby.
So how far are you on the rocket?
I'm currently compressing the crystals for the tier 7 plating.
Okay, so you're pretty far.
Yeah. Let me see, I remember the boosters being pretty meh.
I mean, after fucking heavy-duty plates, nothing's going to be hard anymore. And heavy-duty plates are mostly just annoying.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
So we're gonna hear some more Sonic fanfiction. Are you horny yet?
I have my towel ready.
Ah!
My paper towels, I should add.
Please don't tell me you have the lotion ready.
For extra lube. For extra pleasure. Booster. Thingamajig.
The booster thingamajig.
The booster thingamajig. Man, it's gonna take forever.
What's taking forever?
The compressing of the plates.
Oh, and here's my compressor as well.
It might be a good idea.
Like, even if it's slower than the hydraulic, it still exists.
It's true. I'm honestly not sure if it's slower.
Oh. It felt,
The
a little,
hydro.
it felt a little slower to me, at least. But it might also be because that the hydraulic press is just easier to automate? I don't know.
Yeah, the hydraulic press is definitely easier to automate.
Well, I feel like just pulling out of the electric compressor is not that hard. So, just that.
Yeah, but you gotta put them in a specific order, I believe.
Oh yeah,
If you
right.
want-
The electric compressor is quite well. No, you can only have two piles of them. If you have any more, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So yeah, right. Then the hydraulic press would be much easier.
Yes. Donk.
What, you going to horny jail?
Maybe.
Ah, my nose.
Is your nose itchy?
When I did I made my nose vibrate, which took off the itch. Tickle.
Yeah.
I tickled my nose with my noises. Oh, well, I'm done here for now.
Hooray.
And just for everyone wondering, this is the old shaft I was looking for. It was hidden behind the wall, so I blew it up.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly because we don't use the place anymore anyway.
This is true. But I've got enough for now. So. Enough compressed crystal.
Okay, well,
He's
I got
coming
enough
back.
glaze powder. But now I need slime
slow.
balls.
Yeah, it's the electric compressor is definitely slower.
Okay. Slime balls? Check.
Yeah, we got a lot of slime blocks.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
the fuck's a magma versus block?
Well, easy. It's a magma versus block.
Oh,
Anyway,
thanks. Thanks for the insight.
oh fuck! This one has Shadow in it. Ugh.
I actually do like Shadow as a character.
Oh, I'm gonna not do him justice at all.
Oh, but why?
I don't know. I feel like I haven't done any of the fucking characters justice. It's a fucking fan fiction.
Fair enough.
Right, here we go. Welcome to a dramatic reading of Here I Come, The Early Years by Gloriously Newbie. I want to say... okay, no. I want to say my first real memory was when I was 5 and I met someone. What?
Wow. You met someone?
Mom, Dad, and I were out in the backyard. I had to be careful not to bounce my ball too far or too high, since Mom didn't want anything to happen to our cherry tree. Plus, there was the forest that was right behind us. Nowadays, the forest isn't the problem, more like a second part of the backyard since I'm older now. Okay, Anyway, I rolled the ball to Dad, expecting him to kick it when I felt a gust of wind. When I turned around, I saw a family. They were hedgehogs like us. One was ebony and his quills stuck up like kind of funny with red stripes in them. He scared me. Something did not seem right with him. The lady looked a lot nicer. She was blonde and her quills were really long. She wore a nice blue sundress. She was really pretty. Then here was a boy about the same age as me. He was dark like the scary looking one, looking one,
Oh
and
god.
had a head of hair instead of quills. What? He had a head of hair instead of quills. At first, I was confused that he didn't have quills, but I kind of liked his hair. He had a light blue stripe in it that looked kind of cool. His eyes were blue too. And here comes.
Why do you make me suffer?
Why aren't you just accepting this and enjoying the cringe?
This is too much cringe.
Shadow, Maria, Caleb, what a surprise! Mom exclaimed as she got up and gave the blonde lady a hug. Mom and Dad knew them somehow. I stayed back and watched the grown-ups for a bit.
Yeah, how you been?
Dad said and held a hand out to the darker hedgehog, who kind of looked at it funny before shaking my dad's hand with a weird smile. Who the fuck is Maria? Hi, Amy. Sonic, Maria said. We've been fine.
Maria's a human girl, if I remember right.
We've been fine. Shadow said, answered my dad. He sounds sort of like that, right?
No, the deeper you go, the more accurate you are. They really just do anything.
We've been fine.
Okay, now you sound like you're fucking stoned.
Whoa, dude. I'm Shadow, man. Okay. Hold on. I gotta take my hoodie off. Oh, it's getting hot in here. Ooh. Ooh. Annie, you remember Shadow, Maria, and their son Caleb, right? Oh god, the son's got Caleb. Mom asked as I walked closer to her.
Yeah, Maria is a human girl.
Oh, well, here she's a hedgehog.
Oh.
I looked at them.
She's
and
the
then looked at
granddaughter
my
of Gerald Robotnik.
Oh. I looked at them and then looked at my parents as if they were crazy. I couldn't remember any of these people, and I'm sure I would remember the big scary one. I shook my head and said, nope. Caleb, honey, do you remember Sonic, Amy, and Annie? Maria asked. Caleb looked at my parents and then looked at me. I don't think so, Mother.
Mother, I don't think so.
I don't think so, Mother.
Oh no, hold on.
Mother.
I don't think so, Mother. The, the grown-ups looked a little disappointed. I was just weirded out that he called his mom mother.
God damn it.
Oh well, you were probably too young to remember, Mom sighed. Why don't you and Caleb play with your ball while we talk a little, huh? Okay, Mama, I said. I looked around trying to find it when I felt another gush of wind. Gush? Is it? Ah, you scared me. That Caleb's kid somehow came out of nowhere. My hand was on my heart and I looked at him kind of surprised and scared. I'm sorry I scared you. I just wanted to know if this was your ball.
Why does he sound like Shaggy?
His father does too. He held my ball
1% of the power.
He held my ball closer to me. I calmed down and wondered how he did that. I said, yeah, that's it. How did you find it so fast? I have super speed like my father.
Can't have some Scooby snacks.
I can't believe what he was saying. I mean, I can run really fast. My father can too. That's weird. How so? Like zoinks. I know my dad runs
This
really
becomes
fast.
just fucking stupid.
Never said others can run fast like him. He shrugged. Maybe he forgot to say it. Maybe. I looked at it. I looked him. Still not believing him though.
You looked him. Oh my.
Father.
Can Newbie read the lines without laughing?
I don't think he can.
The poor person that wrote this. Jeez.
Fathers. I can't stop laughing at how I'm saying father. Father. Said there was someone like us somewhere. I didn't know it was your father. He looked at the grown-ups for like a second and then he looked back at me. I looked at me ball. I got an idea. I still thought this was weird, so I wanted to test him. So, if I throw my ball as far as I can, you can get it back in second? Yes. He nodded. All right, let's see you prove it. Okay, where are you going to throw it? He asked. Past the cherry tree by where the forest starts, I pointed. Are you ready? Are you sure you should throw it near the forest? He looked at me funny. Yeah, it happens all the time. Dad would get it for me every time. Okay, then I'm ready. I threw my ball as far as I could. He ran near the forest and caught the ball before it hit the ground. Whoa! He can run super fast. He ran right back and surprised me again. Oh! I'm sorry. Did I scare you again? No, just surprised me. I waved my hands in front of me. But that's really cool. How long could you do that? Since I could walk, actually. That's seriously cool. Can't you run fast like your father? No, not even close. I shrugged and looked at the ground. I've tried a lot, but I guess I can't run fast. Every day I would try to outrun Dad at bath time, but I never could. He always caught me after 2 seconds. I looked back up at him. Oh! He looked at my ball, disappointed. What the fuck? But then he looked at me with a sorry look on his face. I'm sorry! Oh, that's okay. I smiled a little. I wish that I could, but I don't let it bother me. I tried as much as I could, and that's all that really matters. Mama always said to be glad to be who you are, so I'm glad to be me. Aw, that's cute.
No, that's pretty
But also
wholesome.
still cringe. He looked at me and smiled a little. That's nice. I guess I'm glad to be me as well.
I finished
He
the tier
looked at the
7 rocket,
ball
by
and
the
then
way.
looked at me.
Huh?
Would you like to throw the ball again?
Nice.
Sure, I can't throw it any farther though. That's fine. I just like to catch it. He smiled a little and shrugged. I smiled back. All right then, get ready. I'm not telling you where I'm throwing it this time. He smirked and said, I'm ready when you are. And that's the end of chapter 2.
Wow.
Wow.
I am going to bookmark it this time.
That's
Especially for us.
He needs the bookmark, especially for if he joins these streams. That's a big dildo.
Wow.
What?
Look how strong I am.
Yeah, okay.
Hold on, wait till he plays that. Now it's bigger. Okay,
Yeah.
well.
It has engorged.
Well,
Well, better plunge your own fucking arsehole right on top of it at terminal velocity.
Emran, do you have the
Oh.
portal stuff ready?
No.
Oh wait, don't we need to make
Yeah.
like another? We need to make another portal.
Yeah. We make a
Does it
second
book
portal.
down? Uh-huh. Well, that did not take nearly as long as I thought.
Time for another one.
Yeah, that was a shorter one. No. My head hurts.
Okay.
Of course, you laughed way too much.
It's funny, okay?
That's fine. That's fine.
I can't wait to watch back this VOD and hear how fucking stupid that fucking voice I did for the kid sounded to others.
Very.
Mother, bring my celebratory clean diaper.
Wait, that's a celebratory item.
Yes. Yeah, that whole voice was a Game Grumps reference.
Oh, it sounds like you were doing
Just
fucking...
that line. Mother, bring me my celebratory clean diaper. They said that on an episode once.
Ah.
In that voice. So when I said,
Nice.
Father, I was like, oh, well, here we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
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 Nah.
Yeah. Yeah, see?
Portal.
Ooh.
Are you alright?
Yeah. Just a weird twitch in me throat muscles. I have those sometimes after laughing. Where my some muscles in my throat contract weirdly. And it hurts.
Hmm.
Went to check with my doctor. Is yeah, it's a thing. Again. Gonna have to learn to live with it.
Hmm. That sucks.
Yep.
I'm so glad that I have fucking silicon now. I don't have to worry. Oh god, no, I still need to farm it.
Speaking of farming, I'm just gonna play some Destiny.
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 I know it's my destiny.
Pokemon.
My best friend.
Oh my
Joel.
god, next time I do it, I'm gonna read the whole thing in a Yoda voice.
God damn it. Why do you insist
Very
on making it
stubborn
worse?
you are.
Why do you insist on making it worse?
I'm not making it worse, I'm making it better.
Yeah, I guess it depends on perspective, yeah.
Dude, you should be glad I went Yoda and not Kermit, because you would not be able to contain yourself laughing.
Fair enough.
I'm saving Kermit for later.
Oh god. So this time was
He's saving
Shaggy.
it.
Next time is
That wasn't Shaggy, though. I really don't hear it. Like, zoinks. Like, that's Shaggy, but this was a little more like this.
Yes.
Alright, I actually need the redstone engineering block somewhere. Where the
Bah.
fuck do I need it?
Where the fuck do you need it?
Oh, at the top.
Or do you even need it in the first place?
Oh no, I was 100% sure I needed it because it gave me a list of items I needed.
I need to remember to tell Steam that it can't just download shit without me telling it to. Oh, there's no download going. Okay. Well, good.
Good. Hello, zombie.
Zombie.
I got a
Zombini.
spores recreator.
Zombini. Oh my god.
Defeated mushrooms?
You have the new Spore remake?
Yeah!
God, if only that were a thing.
Yeah, Spore was a good game.
Yep.
Yeah.
And EA murdered it.
Oh. That's a little less.
Yeah, they just pumped out a bunch of fucking shitty ass spin-off games.
And then they declared that the franchise wasn't profitable afterwards.
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
Right on the money. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, they released like some shitty Diablo clone called Dark Spore. That was just atrociously bad.
And there was also Spore Heroes on the Wii.
Yep.
But
I fucking loved that game, but that was before I played actual Spore.
yeah, I was about to say, it doesn't sound like Spore.
It's like an RPG type game, I guess.
Could you make your own creatures?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you couldn't like. It was more limited, but yes.
But that's
Yeah.
the fun about Spores. You could just do any ridiculous thing you wanted.
Yeah,
And there was, like,
basically the
this-
only thing you couldn't do is edit the shape of the torso. There would be like pre-built torsos,
Oh, okay.
but everything else was customizable.
The only thing I really remember for that game is demorphing I don't know how you would call it, but demaking, I guess, the final boss of the game after you've like captured it.
I don't remember that. I just remember that the part you get against the final boss, it's really good, but against everything else, it's fucking garbage. I just remember that the range attacks were OP.
Probably.
Yeah, it was pretty much just a rock paper scissors match.
That's
You had like,
that's a little boring.
well, it was a little more in depth. Like you had to counter certain attacks your opponents did with attacks of your own. Like if they charge, you block. If they do block, you do range, etc.
Yeah, okay, that sounds
If
like
they
rock,
do
paper,
range, you do charge, or something like that. But you could like move around and jump in an arena as well.
Well, time to head back home.
I mean, it was an interesting game at least.
Yeah, but now there hasn't been a Spore game in years, has there?
No.
Which company murdered it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Guess they
I
couldn't
think.
bring out a million DLCs for it, so...
Oh no. They released a DLC for the original Spore, but then that one had success, and then they released Dark Spore and Spore for like the DS and Spore Heroes. And those failed, and because of that, they axed the whole franchise, and it's probably never coming back.
Yep.
Yeah, probably not.
Which is a shame.
I don't think EA
Because
is
there were also...
ever gonna sell it either, so...
Yeah, because they were showing, like, stuff for, like, a new phase for the base game, which is the aquatic phase. Like, from cell to aquatic, then creature, which would have been very interesting. But that was never released. Though mods, of course, get
Yeah,
the job done.
that's the kind of game that keeps getting mods.
Yeah.
There's a game in development right now. It's in early access. It's kind of like the
Oh, boy.
Spore cellular phase, and this is kind of funny because approximately how long will this game be in early access? And then they said roughly 150 months.
That's over 10 years.
Yes.
15 years to be exact, I think. No,
No.
it's not 15. It's a quarter, so that's 12 and a half. 12 and a half years. That's your time you're going to say that you're going to be in early access.
Yep.
You're going to have dropped it well before you're done.
I think they might have had like a little typo, but it's still funny to see 150
Dude.
months.
I saw a game where you play as a cat, and the deadline, the estimated release was like, cats don't have deadlines.
Yeah, well, that
And then
means they're not committing to anything. Which
Yeah.
is,
I
which is
think
still,
it was mostly a joke.
yeah. But it also shows that we're not going to commit to anything, so.
No, I think it's a joke. Instead of saying that there is no release date known yet, they put a joke instead.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's the Dwarf Fortress release date, which is time is subjective.
Time is subjective, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
time
it
is
is.
human construct, technically.
Uh-huh.
Technically.
It's a human construct that is also relative because it gets distorted when you go near a black hole.
Time gets distorted if you move fast.
Yep.
That's kind of a funny concept. Yeah, time gets distorted if you move too fast.
I also love the idea of like creating a time loop. That is not how time travel would work, because as soon as you go back to a so-called past, that becomes your future. So therefore, springing forth a whole new independent timeline. That's how they do it in Marvel, which is way more realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the MCU, there's no time loops.
No, because just
It's
whatever you
time
change
branch.
creates a new line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that is because in any situation where the past would actually have been changed, you would have no reason to travel to the past, therefore it would not have happened. This
Yeah.
automatically creates a paradox.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, time travel in and of itself, where it is possible to create a loop, is a paradox right off the get-go.
Yep.
Unless you come there and no paradox happens, which means you fail at whatever you're trying to achieve, so everything still happens as normal. But even then, you still made a significant alteration, that being your presence alone in that time.
Yep.
So things therefore would go differently because it's the butterfly effect.
Yep. But you know,
I feel like I'm still missing something to go to Neptune, but I don't know what.
To Neptune?
well,
Now why the fuck would you go there?
what else do you need? You can't get higher thermal padding. You already have the top tier.
Yeah.
You have a rocket. You have fuel. You have a launch pad. What else do you need, you greedy bitch?
I need to load the fuel.
Yeah, okay, but that just requires you to stop being fucking lazy.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna close the stream because it's lagging my game.
Oh no.
I am actually going to upgrade my own thermal padding now because I actually was supposed to do that, but I forgot.
You fiend. I'm gonna check the Eververse Bright Dust page because it's updated this week. Or today. This week. Of course, it updates every week. Fucking idiots.
Fuck it, let's just make 2 stacks. We have enough wool and enough redstone. Don't care.
Yes, you do.
No, really. Oh, crap.
How could you say that?
But by speaking O and then crap.
No, how could you say you don't care?
I just don't care anymore. Okay. This relationship is drained.
What? We're not in a relationship.
Oh. This friendship
We're
has
not.
drained me.
There you go. Drained you? You?
Yeah, me.
You?
Oh, okay. So what specifically has drained you?
It's a fucking joke. Don't get so serious.
Oh, it's almost like I'm joking too. I'm just a better actor than you are.
Holy shit, the shaking. When you're inside the rocket. Inside the rocket.
What? Your moves? Got it.
Aha. Let's see how fast we're going this time, boys.
I mean, I'm already above you.
I'll just go ahead and spin a little bit, because I can.
Ow. Your mere existence hurt me.
God damn it.
You just disappeared. You're like 10 blocks above me, but you already disappeared.
Yeah.
What is killing you? I know your trail has disappeared as well.
Alright, time to go to
I think I'm
Neptune.
suffocating.
Good. You deserve it.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
What
Oh
the
shit.
Fuck. What the fuck
Well.
was that?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What have you done?
He has crashed. Landed.
I crash landed.
Oh boy.
Did generating a
Good
new
thi-
planet lag you out too much?
No, I was just an idiot.
Oh, okay. Can you get your stuff
But
back in time?
Yeah, I spawned right next to my stuff.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, that's a fucking NPC talking. I was just like, what the fuck is... Who's talking vaguely in the background of the call? But it's not the call.
What game are you playing?
Destiny.
Oh, right. You said you would.
Yes.
Indeed. Well, I think we're going to have to create a new launch pad. Because he just deleted the old one because it exploded.
Yeah, that's what you get for crash landing. You fucking idiot.
You fucking idiot. You fucking fucker.
You motherfucker.
You motherfucker.
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 Oh wow, I actually made too little.
Ew.
Ew.
I did not expect that.
There's a shader here called Rustberry. That is actually kind of nice. Amethyst Veil. That
And
is
just like
also a
that,
nice
I
looking
got
one.
also got the max tier thermal padding. Now I'm just waiting for Emran to return.
Yep. I have returned.
You said it wrong.
What?
You said I have returned. You said it wrong.
Oh. Shit.
I have returned. For all you StarCraft fans out there, you're welcome. All none of you watching.
Crybaby.
No.
What?
Oxygen
Did you call me a
setup-
crybaby?
Oh right. No, that's the name. That's what he named Neptune.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, Emran,
Crybaby.
have you collected the builder yet?
No?
You fool.
Why did you call it Crybaby?
I don't know. Because of water and stuff, I don't know.
Water, so you know, crybaby makes sense, right?
Neptune is frozen.
I know.
It's liquid nitrogen as well.
Yeah, under the ice.
Yeah, but it is
Yeah.
the name of the god of the ocean, so.
A god of the ocean.
I mean, yeah, there's many
Not
mythologies.
the god of the ocean.
Depends on what you believe in.
Nothing.
Then it isn't a god of the ocean. It doesn't exist. And it's a fairy tale.
It's a work of fiction, indeed.
Indeed.
So it's just a character from, I want to say, Roman. What the fuck mythology is Neptune from?
Hold on, I'm googling it.
It's not Greek, because that's Poseidon.
Neptune, Latin. In Roman religion, you're correct.
Haha!
Good job.
Originally the god of freshwater.
Huh. He's fresh.
He drops them
Funky
fresh
fresh.
beats, yo! Okay, I'll see myself out.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Alright, I was filling up my oxygen tanks because they were. One of them was actually already empty.
Oxygen.
Oxygen?
Oxygen.
Oxygen. I don't have a rocket launcher on me. That's a problem.
That is indeed a problem. Always pack a rocket launcher. Come on.
Well, I have a grenade launcher, but I need a rocket launcher.
So I've actually managed to put the builder on a separate chunk as the quantum entangler
The what?
Congrats. Congrats, you idiot.
What have you done? What, the congratulatory portal? What?
The congratulatory portal.
I don't know what the fuck word you just said. That's
the
not a
quantum
word.
entangler, right? Something like that.
Oh,
The quantum entangler porter.
That was it. The quantum entangler porter.
what the fuck is that word?
Oh, it just transports power across dimensions.
Christ.
Well, items.
Items and liquids can also be done, but we mostly use it to transfer power, so we don't have to set up a power grid on another planet.
Exactly.
And then move it as well to the other planets.
Hmm.
Okay, my oxygen is full. I can come and join you now.
Good.
I'm actually wearing my spacesuit in space this time.
Holy shit. You're wearing your spacesuit in space?
Yes.
Right.
Earlier I
No
went into
fucking
space without a
way.
spacesuit.
GG.
This is another heavy gravity planet. Great.
Yeah.
Haha, get fucked.
Emran, what did you do? Oh,
What did I?
right.
I
thought-
crash
I
landed.
think a better question is, what didn't he do?
Slow down his pod when it was descending.
Indeed.
Hmm.
Ow. That's cold.
Yes. It is.
So is it
Ow.
done?
No. I still need to set it up.
Hmm. Then fucking do that.
I will fucking do that.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Actually, not going to
Oh crap.
vein mine this time
But why not?
because it hurts.
Oh, that. Yeah, that is a problem. Ow! I slowed down like half a block on above it.
Yeah. It's one heavy planet, yo.
This planet's too
Yep.
fucking heavy.
Fucking
Planet is too
I'm
thick.
pretty sure we would break our bones just walking here.
Sticks and stones will break your bones. Seal your doom tonight.
So sticks and stones will break my bones, but your words
We're
always
so
hurt.
sorry, skeletons. You're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should. Anyway.
Now select the second corner.
You select the second corner,
He is.
I will,
bitch.
bitch.
Beach. Biggity biggity bitch.
Oh, I think I might have angered. Oh, I think you angered one.
I may have angered things. Yes.
Oh, there. you-
I mean, that's my specialty. Just ask movie.
Yep. Just a super dry. Yep.
I mean, there's no point in you to deny it. So
You can't deny it.
New settings. Copy to the shape card. Hooray!
hooray!
Hoorah!
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Shooting at my friend.
Thank you. It's going.
It's go time.
Wait. Oh, this because you were depositing stuff. I was like, why were there mushrooms and string and stuff in there? Because you were emptying your inventory into it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's red.
Well, might as well start looking for the next dungeon.
Yeah,
Start looking
you
for the
do it.
next Duncan.
The next Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh god.
Duncan.
I still remember when they had that action around here where you could get free donuts for a year, and you thought you could just show up on the day itself.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he and one other
No.
person out of our WhatsApp group went there on the day itself to
Yeah.
figure out that people had, in fact, camped there. Almost as if people really liked the idea of free donuts for a year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's the reason I refused to go, because I knew I'd either have to camp there or I don't get any.
Yeah.
Then why didn't you tell me?
Because it was
'Cause you
obvious!
Yeah, you figured you were not that daft. If anything, that's a compliment.
Yeah, I'm sorry I overestimated you, okay?
Jeez. Alright, put it on M. Because J is already Jetpack.
J is for Jetpack.
No, J is for jizz.
J is for Jetpack, jizz and junk.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep. I think I might have spotted one.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you. I worked very hard on it.
Very good. Keep it up, soldier.
Yep, soldier.
I don't know when you became a soldier, but you did. Congrats on
Today.
your promotion.
Thank you. I hate whenever it just lags out and holds down your space key.
Do 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 do.
Mortal Kombat.
Good.
What?
Good.
Yep.
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 Indeed.
Yep.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, look, it's the boss room.
Hey,
Oh my
look,
god, it's a
flying
snow.
red.
It's a snowman boss this time.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
I thought
oh god. It launched the creeper into me because it was already there. Man, these boss monsters suck.
Oh yeah, definitely. Or our weapons are just too overpowered. That's option B.
Wow, that's shiny. What the fuck?
Now I can just stand here and keep clicking left click till it dies.
Till the
Left
death.
click until it dies.
Oh my, it
Meanwhile,
actually
I
got
am
a shot off this
crafting.
time.
Yeah.
Z.
What are you, some kind of mining crafter?
Oh my.
Anyway. That got you a giggle.
Are you mining crafter 7?
Mining away.
Oh god, not again! That'd be the
And now, time
second
to
time
scream.
this stream.
Really?
Yeah. Well, do you think we're mature enough to not do that one constantly?
Yeah. That's fair.
Mm. It's a tier 8 dungeon key.
I found diamonds earlier, so he had to sing, and I had to sing because of that.
Yep, that's fair.
To be fair, my singing voice is about as good as that kid's.
I think it's worse.
Oof.
Yeah, because I know you, so I hate it more.
That doesn't make it worse, it just makes you hate it more.
Yeah. Yeah, I was speaking for myself.
Fair enough. I guess the taste in music is subjective.
It's hardly fucking taste! It's fucking hell, it's hardly even music.
But comparing me to the kid that sang My Diamonds.
Well, no, the kid singing My Diamonds is hardly music. Yeah, whatever the fuck you did is not music.
Wow.
Wee.
Meanwhile, Imran's having the time of his life.
I have.
And the time of my life. And I never felt this way before. Anyway.
Alright, I need to make the armor plating still, which requires
Yeet.
a compressor.
Yeetus, deletus.
Delete is that fetus.
Fetus deletus hippity B. I do not have a medical degree. I love that joke. It's not my joke, but I love that joke. I love that yoke.
The yoke.
Yeah. He's a fanny yoke.
Good.
Good.
Shut up.
No.
Yes.
I, in fact, will speak.
No!
No.
No!
Can't stop me.
Don't stop me now.
Having such a good
I'm
time.
having good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. You wanna have a good time.
Just give me.
Don't stop me now.
Anuses.
Penis.
Dicks.
Why? Why?
Because we're children.
Yeah. And I wanted to stop the
I'm
scene.
having a good
Dang
time.
it!
I'm having a good time.
A mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
I mean, of course, the moment he knew that you wanted him to stop, he would have to continue.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
That's how the shit works.
That's how the shit
It's
works.
how the shit functions. Ow.
Did you punch your desk?
I karate chopped it.
Okay, that sounds very similar to what I do.
I
He's slowly turning
karate
into
chopped
me.
it and I hit the corner with my knuckle, so yeah, that hurts. That shit fucking hurts.
Yeah.
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 That'll fucking do it. Yeah. That'll hurt ya.
Yeet, 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 yeet.
He's eating
What the
stuff.
fuck? Why are you eating?
Yeet, 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 yeet.
Shut the fuck up.
Sharpest dressed man.
Sharp as a dressed man.
A sharpest dressed man.
Oh. Sharp as a dressed man. I might fucking hope it's. I might hope it's dressed. Fuck. Let's see.
Oh, that's not 62,000. That's 625,000.
That's not the Sistine Chapel.
That's my dick.
Oh!
That's my penis.
It's my penis. It's my penis.
Why
It's
are
my
we such
penis.
children?
I don't know, but I love it.
Yeah, you love it, you slut.
Ooh. Anyway.
Oh, right, this is the charger. The charge is like 25.
Right,
at a time.
we're live on fucking stream. For fuck's sake.
Don't we have a different charger?
Yeah, with a wireless one.
Oh.
Hmm.
That's the one that actually works.
I mean, there's the energy storage module. Maybe that works a little bit better.
Where is it?
Right here.
Oh, right here. Oh, wait. Come on, I want to put power in there.
Does it go just as fast?
I think it goes like maybe a little faster. But, you know, everything else in my inventory would be charged at around the same time.
I mean, I could make a charge pad for you if you want to.
Nah, it's fine. I'll wait. It's already at 200,000. It's in the 200,000. It'll be fine.
It's in the 200,000.
Indeed. What he
I
said.
don't know why I said it like that.
To mock me, of course.
Probably.
Which, you know, it's mandatory at this point.
Yeah.
It's mandatory.
It's mandatory.
How many do I need? I need 8 of these things. Oh, great. Do I love making heavy-duty plates? Do I have any left? We have 1. Dang it.
Beep boop boop. Beep boop beep boop 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 boop. I can make it a little bit more.
Oh, wait, we have to do the plate tier 6. Okay, I can work with that. That's fine. I'll just steal your work.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Just stick to casual. I'll steal your work.
Make sure it's compressed reinforced crystal, by the way, and not compressed crystal.
Yeah. I'm probably going to need more of
Okie
that. Oh, that this requires more compressed
yeah.
crystal.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You compress the crystal twice to get the reinforced.
bitch.
That reinforces it.
Yeah. Because clearly that's how that works.
That's science. Duh.
Yeah, science, bitch.
Seance.
Oh my god, it's a seance.
Oh, science. Science.
So it's
I like how I wanted to fucking
Almost
play
11.
Destiny, but I've ended up
Yeah.
accessorizing instead.
It's fine, Emran. It's fine. I'll deal with it. I'm making cool shit. Okay then.
Well, alrighty then.
He just dances in front of me.
Dancing on your grave.
No, he will. He would if he could. Emran, are you nervous?
No, I'm just very hyper. Clearly.
That's what he's like right now. He's hyper.
Yeah, pretty much.
Double boost!
Why don't they just use the hydraulic press?
Oh, it goes a little bit faster.
How do you have so? How small was the area on Uranus? Because we don't have that much Uranus crystal left.
That is because it wasn't chunk loaded.
Oh, but that auto chunk loads. How the fuck did you manage?
Leave it to Emran to need a whole chunk to load his ass.
Like I said, I put the Entangle Porter and the Builder on 2 different chunks somehow.
Oh yeah, right. You are an idiot. I forgot. I'm sorry. Sorry, I doubted your idiocy.
Man.
Ah.
Well, we've killed
Jeez.
Newbie.
Yeah.
Now.
I
You just
died.
arrived in the afterlife. You're like, how did you die?
I don't want to talk about it.
Sir, we have to figure out how you died.
Well, we'll just have to look at the footage.
I don't know. Now.
My child will die again.
I'll double die.
He died in the afterlife.
Now you double die.
Bitch, ghost credit.
I'm gonna get a Subaru.
Let's get like 12 of this stuff.
What am I doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
Apparently nothing.
Yeah,
Did we swap
This is true.
roles?
probably. For the end of the stream, yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
Before, I mean.
Oh, okay.
In before I'm fine.
Okay. That will make the tier 7 plates, and I need to make those into tier 8s. Just rush compressed zinc. That's easy.
Yeah. And we got that.
You got that.
Mm.
Beans.
I need quite a lot, though.
Beans.
This time you made sure they were on different chunks, I hope.
Beans.
And not on different chunks.
Say beans.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, this time I did
See,
make
that-
sure
see,
they
that
were
was a
not on
test
different
to see if you were paying attention.
Okay, good.
No, actually, someone at work I'm teaching how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! So he's already pretty far, but we're playing around. He plays a spell called Diffusion Summon, you can only make a shit monster.
Oh, fuck. You were talking to me? Sorry,
I
what?
was talking to everyone. So anyway, he plays a card Diffusion Summon, he plays like the big one, it's like, you can't make that one, you have only one option. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I do this to give you an extra turn.
I do this to cause you pain.
He first puts down, like, the card that he can't summon. That would not have given me extra time. So it's very obviously lying. He just keeps trying to dedicate to it.
Sounds about right, honestly. Who did this?
It's not someone you know.
Ah.
This is someone
Still,
from
sounds
work.
about right for someone you would like, be in cahoots with.
Okay.
Bitch.
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 Wow, I'm getting insults on my ass!
Oh, please, get some thicker fucking skin then.
Fine, I'll go hunt an elephant then, I guess.
Dang it, I keep missing you.
Don't you fucking dare. They're an endangered species!
Then stop telling me to get thicker skin.
I'm telling you to grow thicker skin.
Okay, fine, then I'll breed elephants.
No, like, on your body. Your own skin. Make it thicker.
I'll glue some
Oh,
elephant
done.
skin on it. Problem solved.
Ow!
Then go eat.
I'll just get fat.
Elephant skin isn't that much thicker than a human's. You know that, right?
Hmm?
You know that elephant skin isn't very thick.
I honestly never
It's
measured
skin. It's skin.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, skin isn't very thick. On any.
What about leather?
leather? Is the same thick.
Same
Shit.
thick.
It's the
Yeah.
same thick.
It's the same thick.
Well, if it's all the same thick, how am I supposed to get thicker ones?
I had a fucking hair in my mouth. Leave me alone.
Seems kind of irrelevant, but okay.
I had a hair in my mouth. That's why I fucking go.
I have to put away these
Hibbly,
I have to put away these crystal ingots. It's confusing because they have literally they're almost the same.
Yeah.
No, they are the same.
Yeah, they do look quite the same. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's awful.
Yes, you are.
No, not me.
This is-
The color of the fucking box this time.
Oh, my bad. I thought we were talking about you still.
I mean, I am pretty cool to talk about.
So that sometimes I cry because your Discord did not.
No, that's not. That is just me. Just like, well,
Yeah, for me it sounds like wah. Wah.
He's just having the time of his life.
And I had the time of my life.
Yo, it's Alto Emran.
No.
No.
I owe it all to myself.
No.
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 There it is. There's
You
the
did it.
final piece.
Yes, you did it.
It looked there.
Fucking shoot me.
Did you just take out the recipe?
Maybe.
Yeah, he took it out
Bitch.
to the back of the shed and shot in the head, and he took out the recipe.
I might want to actually,
Make
make
sure
the
it's dead.
boosters.
Oh, that
The
makes
booster.
Wow, we ran out of Flint and Steels.
boost,
Yeah. We never make those.
boost.
Boost.
Disproving you right now. Making way more than I need. Oh my god. I need a full one! Game!
How about you just delete the not full one?
Hold on. Eh? Eh?
You
I
fucking
fixed it.
idiots!
I fixed it.
Did
Fixed
you?
it.
I did. I combined to nearly
Are
full...
you sure? You born warbird.
Well, Emran, here is your new spacesuit.
Spets.
Yay. Best.
This.
Wait, where's...
With
oh,
gravity boots and a jetpack. Whoa. That's a lot better than the previous jetpack.
yeah, it goes a bit faster.
Which it would make sense considering this is tier 4 instead of tier 1.
Whee! So this doesn't. Okay.
It does.
It does.
Does what?
It does let you take fall damage.
Yeah.
I guess it might cancel out the higher gravities?
Maybe. Let's test it
There
out.
has to be a reason why they're called gravities. There has to be something that they do, otherwise it'd be pointless to make them.
Yeah.
No, not necessarily.
Well, if they don't
It's
do
good.
anything special...
I'm assuming from you cutting yourself off that it did something special.
Warning! Oxygen setup is invalid.
Oh, you're choking.
Yeah, where the fuck is it?
Get it?
Oh, I'm never
Do you
gonna
want me-
make that!
Do you want me to teleport you to it?
Please
Get
do.
fucked.
Please do.
Get fucked.
Hold on. Let me just
Hold on, I'm about to...
hop on.
Go! Aaron!
I'm still loading in.
Oh, then wait. Okay. Tell me when
You
you're
are
loaded
so
in.
boned.
Yeah. I will tell you. Because it's taken a while for some reason.
Maybe it's because some dipshit kept dying.
Is it me?
There you go. I've loaded in.
Okay. 3, 2,
It's
1.
not me.
Go! Go! Do it! Do it! Do it now!
Oh, hold on. There we go.
I can breathe.
I still needed
I
to
can
set up the
breathe
command.
clearly now. Na-na-na-na.
Well, time to freeze these in.
I thought I was still called Mr. Unhandy. But no, I'm called
Emron
Emran.
handy. Better keep your Emron handy.
Oh no, this is worse. Because the jetpack is so strong and the gravity boots do jack of all shit.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. All right, I'm taking off my old one.
How does these work? 'Cause I'm assuming they have to do something, and it's kind of weird.
No.
Hmm.
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 That's
Hmm.
just weird that they do literally nothing.
Let's see here.
Okay.
Gravity boots.
Oh, he's Googling it.
Yeah. What's
Are
the
you
mod
going to
called?
Google?
That's
Extra planets. Extra planets. I don't know how to use gravity boots.
they were disabled because they're laggy.
You're disabled.
Meanie.
I just realized what I said. I didn't even mean to say
Hmm. That's quite mean.
You're an asshole.
It's fucking hilarious.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Oh no. God damn it, we have a time, don't we?
Yeah.
Dang it! The gravity boots aren't on the wiki.
Well, I'm gonna end it off here. If you don't mind.
Yeah.
It is past 11.
Oh, shut
Indeed.
up.
Yeah, actually, I don't have to work tomorrow, but my mother is trying to sleep in the next room. So, maybe a little considerate of that.
Don't be silly.
Yeah, that tier 4 spacesuit.
We did it, boys.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Do your outro.
Anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed. Tune in tomorrow. Let's receive these tomorrow. How about it, everyone? How about it? Celebrate the end of
my
season
parents-
4.
I already said I'd rather just do it on Thursday.
Yeah, but I mean, if Emra, you want to do it today, so I'm assuming tomorrow would also be fine if Emra joins.
Nah.
Nah, fuck you. Then I don't know what we're doing tomorrow.
I don't know what you're doing tomorrow
That's just true. I don't either.
because I'm not playing tomorrow.
Mm.
If you can't think of anything else, ask me tomorrow and we can do Sea of Thieves if I'm up for it.
Nah, I'll think of something. I do kind of need to get a new solo series going anyway.
Why don't you just do Resident Evil again?
Oh god.
Yes, again, Roy. Do it again.
I'm gonna have to, because the save was on the other PC. Unless it's Steam cloud saving.
Oh, you're gonna have to do the whole thing again.
No, some games do apparently save just on the Steam cloud, so...
Which Resident Evil are you talking about?
7.
7.
7. Yeah, that's true.
Well, let's check it.
The
Anyway, see you all
uncertainty.
next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.